Hi everyone, my name is Nomfundo Mthembu and welcome to my Conflict Studies video essay. Baikie 2004 defined conflict as a dynamic process that occurs between independent parties as they experience negative emotional reactions to perceived disagreements and interference with their goals. Conflict is a part of life. It has stood in as part of our everyday life that we don't really notice it. It takes place because there is a goal that needs to be achieved. Join me while I analyze my conflict using conflict studies content. I confronted my teammate for using a cell phone during practice, knowing very well that it was against the team rules to use a cell phone during practice. I also called her out for picking up a time slot for practice that she would not follow, or sometimes she would not even come to the practice, which inconvenienced other team members because we are trying to accommodate everyone. The conflict escalated because she became defensive and she told me that I do not have a say in whatever she does and I can never tell her what to do. My first intervention is conflict coaching. Jones and Brinkett 2008 best described conflict coaching as a process in which a coach and a client communicate one-on-one for the purpose of developing the client's conflict-related understanding, interaction strategies, and interaction skills. The coach would have called me on the side and made me understand ways in which conflicts are handled, not how I handled it by raising my voice and wanting to be the only one speaking. She would have made me understand that interaction strategies would be me asking for answers instead of giving answers to my teammate, which made me look more like a hater than a concerned teammate. My second intervention is mediation. In terms of CRISIL 2014, mediation is a process in which disputants attempt to resolve their differences with the assistance of a third party whom they find acceptable. I think this intervention would apply on my conflict because our team coach would have stepped in as a leader to come up with a solution that can make both of us to accept. I chose conflict coaching because my teammate does not engage directly with me. She chose to ignore me and be busy on her phone when I speak to her, and when I am asking her questions, she would roll her eyes. She went as far as telling me that why does her using her cell phone bothers me, and why not her not reporting to the group bothers me only, which means I am the problem. I can't tell, and she said I can't tell her what she can do, and she can do whatever she wants. It is her phone. I also went with mediation because the conflict between my teammate and I is just a moderate conflict that is not extreme, so it would not require a legal person from the law. Mediation would work best in helping us find a solution to our conflict on our own that best suits us to resolve the differences we have. Because if we are the one coming with the solutions, that means we are working hand in hand as teammates. This would help us move forward as teammates since we play for the same team. The strength of conflict coaching is that it will be flexible to me and it will help me prepare communication strategies so I do not seem as an accuser next time. Listening and having open-minded questions in coaching reduce conflict escalation. I would learn how to address the issue of breaking the team rules without provoking defensiveness from my teammate. Weaknesses of conflict coaching is that it only works on my side. If my teammate does not change her behavior, she might continue to break the team rules. The strength of mediation is that the mediator in our context will be our coach, meaning that she would control the process so we cannot interrupt her or speak disrespectfully towards each other. We would be the one creating a solution for our conflict, meaning that we will have to follow it. It shifts the negotiations away from a win-lose battle towards a shared ownership that will make the resolution of us stopping fighting being effective. Since our relationship in this context is being teammate, mediation will help to preserve it. The weaknesses of mediation is that it requires both parties to be motivated. Now that she is defensive, she may not agree to mediate. And our coach as our mediator, she does not have a power to impose decisions on us or on her. So if she refuses to cooperate, the conflict will remain unsolved. Emotions are part of the conflict process, according to Frazier 1993, also Van Alf 1999. Emotions occur in reaction to a specific stimulus or precipitation event. I started to feel anger towards my teammate that I addressed an important matter that affected the team, and she is not paying attention to me at all, which resulted in me shouting at her. I have learned that emotions are unnecessary for a conflict, because if I was not reacting to the event, the conflict would have not happened. Learning about coaching showed me that I need to manage my own communication first, and mediation made me understand that for a team conflict, the goal is not to win, but to create a solution we both own. And now I see the conflict being solvable when using the right processes that I have learned from conflict studies. In conclusion, I have learned that conflict is not only about an exchange of words, but there are other factors that are involved in it into making it an effective conflict, like emotions.